Yeah, this Ranking News. So Oscar Ranking News keeps trying to promote the mother of his child. I think they found this bros.com. He won't stop. Like I said, he's using this harping device. But just so you can see the type of character he is, he's always been a phony, a thief, a shyster. No good, even from his own supposedly gang. And like I said, so he has a green light because he's a coward. He's always snitching, always, so he ain't no good, always telling, always like, something that like he just like what's it called? If you look outside Eric's or White Shore's little world, he has no friends, not really friends that unless he calls them. But he will tell you if you get a call from him, hey, I got carne asada, I got steaks, I got this, I got that, come through. For example, he has to watch, a movie. I mean, oh no, then with a fight. Hey, I got beers, I got this, I got that. For example, just like a fish in a hook, just like hey, trying to like because nobody stops by there and says hello to Ranco Negro because of feelings or because like they have you know it's like even like as anybody, even as Edgar Candido or even as my stepmom, nobody will show up there, and not even that. The mother of his child, that thing Norma, the one with the pink nose, it looks like Porky Pig. She wouldn't even cook. Blanc, like I say, if you look at it and analyze the situation, or when you go there, if for example when he supposedly plays straws, who has like for example who's gonna win or whatever, makes a bet, who gets the straws, the one with the pink nose. So and guess who's gonna win? One of the family members, Super Cholo, Sergio Romero, or Crespo, or that thing, and yes, so they can pay the fight. So they're fooling everybody, like I said, like even my uncle or whatever, right? So, like I was saying, so okay, so Oscar, like I said, he's a shyster, he's a phony, he's lying, a mastermind in the world of liars, a pathetical liar, because he was the one involved when Kimberly Clifford from Warren Hill got separated, right? Like I said, because my niece, Gabby and Mariana, they're the ones with the true talent. Like I said, like reading level, education level, it's just like what's it called, manners. Hey, hands down. Like I said, even me, I recognize it. My respects. But Super Cholo, like I said, for whatever reason, he left her. Like I said, that's their own business. But if he keeps pushing it and he keeps appearing on this harp thing, like I said, Super Cholo, just because he's my older brother, I will throw you under the bus. So you better be quiet. I don't want to see you around, but take it as you want it. But if you want to speak on it, I'll speak on it first. But anyway, so Ranco Negro promised Super Cholo all these fake promises with Eric Crespo that, that Eric Crespo was going to spoil him, this, and that. And Eric Crespo, Jose Romero, he's not paying the full child support. You know that. Does the IRS know that? So I want to, like I said, a year and a half is, enough is enough. And if I handle things my way, like I said, it's not good. And like I said, and I try to be diplomatic, and I go to jail. Like I said, probably right now, Oscar has operators, probably my aunt, my uncle. So now you have a better understanding why they don't like me, because they have my aunt, my uncle, my cousin, actually two of them, Sergio, Super Cholo, my dad, my mom. But I think just because he's money, like I said, I'm not gonna bow down to him. Like I said, I'm not gonna kiss his ass, or to me, Eric Crespo, you're a bunch of feces. But you see what Ranco Negro is doing? He's destroying families because he went with Kim, and he was just like a seed of evil. He's just like the seed of evil. So they got separated, So those they got whatever together with this other female. Like I said, if he keeps pushing, pushing the feces, I'm gonna keep pushing on it, and I'm gonna speak facts. Like I said, so that way you can do a background check. And like I said, I'm gonna speak the truth. Like I said, I'm just going by pieces, but he knows what happens. But anyways, so you have to, he got remarried or whatever, and yet again, that evil seed or this like what's it called garbage bag, like 350 pounds, wearing all Jordans, Franco Negro. Here you go again. So he just showed that, well, if you wanted a new family or whatever, so he managed or he accomplished what he wanted, and guess who he went to me. But the thing about my life is that my ex-wife didn't want to see it that way, and I told her and I warned her like for 12 years. That's why like I didn't want to keep track of like Ranco Negro or talk to him or speak on him because like I told my ex-wife, and that's why Ranco Negro went behind my back asking for the $2,000 when my dad had the open heart surgery or whatever. And at the time she wasn't working, so so you see how sneaky he is. So, but I think at the same time, it's just like that's why he has a good mouthpiece. Because if Eric Criswell, I mean, as excuse my language, as stupid as he is, if you want to hire an operation manager, why would you hire somebody with no education? Why would you hire somebody with can't even if you check his Ranko Negro's background, like I said, DMB, he had never owned a pink slip. When he called the police department for the Mitsubishi, and actually they never paid him because he tried to do insurance fraud. And like I said, it's still big enough. Like I said, steal my language, but he tried to do insurance fraud, but he broke the window from, let's say, for example, like my like where I'm at right now. He broke. I mean, he grabbed the rock and he did it like towards the outside because he didn't want the window shattered on his seat. That even the cop, like I said, look at the police report, a Mitsubishi Galant. But all those cars, they were under my mom's name or my dad's name. He could never afford anything, and like I said, he never had a work ethics. And like I said, he just like being a thief, a shyster. Like I said, when he got fired from Comcast. So, so if you see what happened to my marriage, it's because of him. Because if you look at Ranco Negro right now, he has the pathetic loser Sergio Romero, my brother, that he's taking pictures of my niece. She's underage, and that's nasty. That's to me, that's like, you know, and that's why, like I said, that's one of the reasons. So Sergio, he has him, like I said, he is like a poor little dog. Like I said, nobody wants him here, nobody wants him there. Jose Romero right now, you know, he's like I said, like kissing his ass too. My dad, because and the way that's like I said, fishing a hook. So the down payment was like $1,000, and then he left the bill for Blanca Martinez that she worked on Snail on the Nuffields to pay it off. And he's like I said, running his mouth that he bought my dad a brand new car or whatever, and it was just the thing to fix his credit. If you do a background check on Ranco Negro, Falcon Way, and Los Pinos Way, it was everything under Eric's name, Eric Crespo, whatever. So at the same time, it was just like, what kind of work ethic do you have? And then not just that, look at El Luchador. He used to steal from people, from immigrants, like people just like me, because like he would make you work. Like he made me work 8 months, supposedly for training purposes, but he made like Mexican or people, especially I don't know why he hates the people that's in America, because he didn't like my ex-wife from Guatemala. So he accomplished, splitting up Super Cholo with Kimberly, and then Genoveva, the second girlfriend of our family had, and then he went to me. But see, the difference between them and me is just because you got money, I'm gonna give him the middle finger. I'm not gonna bow down. I'm not gonna accept change his diaper. Like I said, to me, his feces just like Eric. So now what happens? And check it. Like I said, do a background check from a year ago. From now, like I said, I've been getting restraining orders. I've been getting I've been arrested. I went to EPS all because of Ranco Negro, and he wants to promote Norma, the mother. I mean, supposedly his spouse I mean, that's the only thing that he found on desperados.com. And not just that, all basically on his allegations that I'm doing this, something like that. And one thing, if you ask my dad, Adrian Israel Reyes, and Ranco Negro, or anybody, I'm the only one that talks to African Americans, you know, gay, Asians. Like I said, I don't judge people. So, and like I said, I treat people that want to be treated. But if you look at them, they will see homeless people that were out there a bunch of bums. Hey, and the thing is about, okay, so what I learned is from my life experience, and like I said, from my uncle showed me, and my grandpa and my grandma. It's just like you never know what they went through. Probably, hard times or whatever. And like I said, I even fall in their same shoes. So you're criticizing me, or why are you judging me? Like I said, you never know what I went through. But the things I went through is because of you, Uncle Negro and Eric Crespo, because you wanted me as a slave. Like I said, just like the dog between his tails. Go over there. I want a job. I want a job. Because remember what happened to my car, my passports. So Ranco Negro, like I said, it's just like if the IRS do an audit and do a full investigation on that stupid white choice Transcorp, how it got funded, how you do work, how to manage people. Like I said, it's just like I'll guarantee. Like I said, if Sergio Romero, who has 100 pictures of your daughter, 12 juries, come on, they will find me innocent, and they'll, especially you, Eric Crespo, because you're doing fraud, forgery, and just that. I mean, you and Oscar sent a hitman or sent a hit squad to kill me, and like I said, that's why I feel blessed and everything because and not just that. I'm still trying to remember, and I asked the community, the help for the community to about those robberies that you were stealing from minorities, Section 8, and there's things that I don't condone, and people who know me personally, they know about it. We don't steal from each other. People were in the same boat, people that were in the same car, people were trying to eat. Ranco Negro, you always take two plates. I'm trying to share a plate with, the next man, and you're over here taking three plates or four plates. So I'm still asking for the community and those innocent people that used to rob from like prostitutes or like homeless people just because they had drugs and because you knew that they were on probation and because you knew that they weren't going to call the cops, obviously. So Raconero, like I said in Super Cholo, remember the Dante or something like that? He was the attorney when you testified with your co-defendants in Gearware. Carlos Vaca, 1990, 1990. That's why they, excuse me. That's why they put the fence like Gearware High. So he went to hiding. Like I said, people that remember that age, or like I said, that generation. If you look at Ranko, Super Cholo, he shaved his bald, and like I said, he paid extra for the tats, and he has Gabriela on his left arm, and he has San Jose. And I don't want him or Ranko Negro. Ranko Negro had a 408, and now he has a shark. So the only reason we came to San Jose and everything, it was because my ex girlfriend. She we were from Royal Hill, and next thing you know, you got a bunch of Sioux, a bunch of animals following me, especially Ranco Negro. Come on, why does he have the shark on his left leg? Why did he cover the 408? Because he had a green light with his BSR stupid, no, so I'm sorry. But no, actually, that's not. Actually, because Franco Negro was being a snitch, he can't hang. He wants to bang, but he hasn't. He hasn't found his testicles to grab him, right? So, like I said, I'm not sure if nobody or anything, but just like Franco Negro supposedly belonged to something, but he got green lighted, or like people that were looking for him because he likes to snitch, he likes to testify, and not just that, he's an informant. So he covered the 408 to a shark fin. And if you ask anybody in Morgan Hill, you got a picture on my channel, share around Morgan Hill, and they will tell you the same thing. Like I said, at $1,000, whoever actually $1,000 that Oscar. Actually, I'll give you my Suavecito, but make sure you grab Oscar and just like don't tell him. Just like, hey, from parking ride over there to tenant, walk by himself, and I give you my car. And like I said, everybody who knows me, I might have my word. So, like I said, I mean, for a 30-year-old man, something like that, kids and everything, to be doing this childish or greed for money. Nah, to me, Oscar's physics and Eric Crispo too. And he has a passport. He has my Impala. So like I said, at the same time, just like enough's enough. And like I said, I'm being prosecuted, and like I said, I mean, it has cost me $10,000 that I had dreams of creating a business or something for my son. So all the money used for hospital bills and not just that, because their hit squad fell. And like I said, now they put me a jacket that I'm crazy just because Ranco Negro is working with Eric Crespo. Nah, F that. No, excuse my language, but like I said, I'm not gonna bow down to. And then Oscar saying that Eric Crespo is a cult, that to like to bow down to pray to Eric Crespo, that he's gonna come on, that he's gonna give me money, he's gonna give me what I want. To pray to Eric Crespo? Are you seriously? So, like I said, to me, like I said, especially when this I'm blessed to have the Lord, like I said, but I don't have to pray nobody over money. You see the difference? Well, I don't have to get in my knees just because you want to have a nice car or whatever. If it takes me or whatever, or like I said, you guys should send me to the hospital, or you guys send me to jail. Like I said, God has put people in my journey. That, like I said, God does things for a reason. So He has put Don Balta, He has put a lot of people, even police officers, whatever. They have helped me because I can't prove that you send your stupid little hit squad or you're making little scenes that that I'll go over there and like I said, or you're like I said, you Super Cholo and Sergio, like I said, I mean, you have the biggest ovaries. I mean, there's some females out there that they have more heart, that they're more respected. And sometimes you be like, I have friends that they're females that they have like super heart, like they stand up for themselves, they stand for what they believe in, and it's just like that's why you embarrass me having you as brothers, just like just ask Leonard. Anybody who knows me, he's just like he doesn't even. I know Leonard for like 20 something years plus, and he doesn't even want to like he knows who you are, and like I said, he knows how all of you guys are, and that's why Leonard, like I said, Don Balta, a lot of people help me or guide me because you guys are cowards, snitches. Like I said, not even some females do that. Why you guys do that? It's like, come on. Even my pops, he's too lazy to go out there and work. Why does he make my stepmom go out there and work just to pay his brand new car or new truck? He's the one driving it, and he puts her down, working after 40 hours, making her do laundry. Come on, Ranco Negro. You and Eric Crispo, you know, you're female dogs. Too bad I can't prove it, or I don't have the money or the budget to grab an attorney, private investigator, to prove my innocence. Because if I had the money or the funds, because obviously you guys tried to set me up not one time but two times, and one time you guys come on, you know what's going on, send me to the hospital, and like I said, because of people and friends support me, I don't have the funds to hire a private investigator and to prove my innocence. But even though, like I said, you find me guilty in a court of law because of your lying, or just like, how you like gossip or whatever, I'm fine with that because, at the end, God is good. And if He makes me go to that, it's like a roller coaster. If God tells me to like hold on and I'm just gonna go for that ride, I'm gonna go for the ride. But at the same time, God is always with me. So if I'm innocent, like I said, I mean guilty or whatever, but in my heart, I mean, the roller coaster, like I said, it goes up and down, but God knows the truth, and to me, that's all that matters. And God knows my heart, so you get over whatever you say, blame me for this and that. But like I told you, here, I mean, if I can prove my innocence, but when God, I mean, like I said, when you go to heaven, God will judge you to according to your sins. So I will just leave it up to God.